Previously on Brad the Builder.
All right, guys, today I'm going to take you through a house that I built over 10 years ago. The reason why we're back here is that they're having issues. We have these outdoor decks. We've waterproofed them years ago. We poured concrete, poured tile over them. For some reason, both of these are leaking. So they're like 1, 2, 3 stories up off the ground. Just pulled up to the job site. We're doing the demo on that deck upstairs, and I got Eugenio and several guys starting to tear out all the concrete so we can get to the bottom of this problem. I went and picked up a jackhammer because some of the tools that we thought we could use were going way too slow. So he's got a couple guys here. The jackhammer, you gotta have the right tool for the right job. So Eugenio's on his way to carry this thing up to the roof. For a minute there, I thought he was dumping that in my pickup truck. Good thing there's a dumpster down below. Hola. Let's see. Oh. I had Eugenio enclose this room and did a nice job, Eugenio. And the homeowner says it's keeping the water out and they're happy with it. So if you had made it a little prettier, we could be done with this job and be able to go home. But now we got to start tearing out the concrete to get to the bottom and find out why this is leaking and start re-waterproofing everything all over again. So Eugenio's already got the one deck done on the other side, and now we're at the great big one. And I think he's trying to figure out how to turn this electric jackhammer on. Right here's a button. See the power? Try that. When I was a kid, I'd make a tree fort that looks like that. Now it's going on top of a multi-million-dollar home. The funny thing, the homeowner called and said, "Hey, we like what you built. We can't really see it, but the water stopped, so it looks like you fixed it." I hope he hasn't seen what it looks like. Since I'm scared of heights, I'm glad Eugenio tied this thing off. You don't usually find me on ladders. I'd rather hold it at the bottom. I'm a support guy. All right, it's been a couple of days since Eugenio started demoing the deck. I want to take you guys back and show you 3 days of work, jackhammering and 2 dumpsters full of concrete. So now I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I want to see what the wood looks like underneath since it's been leaking and find out what the cause is, if we're even able to. But now we got to start putting it back together and address any rotten wood that could possibly have been exposed. So let's go take a look and see what Eugenio's exposed. I don't hear any sawing or hammering, but here's our second dumpster. These guys, when you have these concrete dumpsters, they don't want you to fill them any more than half full because they get too heavy. The truck can't get off the ground. So I think that's about it. But there's Eugenio and his guys up there. This is the unfavorite part of my job. I'm scared of heights, climbing ladders. I see he's got it tied off, which that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh boy. Hola.
Hola.
How's it looking? More concrete still? All right, hi guys. Eugenio here? Oh, yeah. Okay, what we're finding out is that we did do a waterproofing that tar membrane all the way around, and then it looks like a metal pan was then installed. I gotta find that out. We're still getting to the bottom of it. There's still more concrete and wire mesh, and there's this weird fabric that I'm not sure what that is that was put down, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it and expose all the wood and see what kind of damage has been done. So that all will need to get repaired. We might have to go down below and remove some of the ceiling as well as the plumbing. And this is clear over, is in this corner. I'd like to find a way to get it. The idea was everything was gonna slope to that corner to hide the drain, so it looks real nice out here. I believe that drain most likely will need to move into the middle, so everything slopes to the middle like a big shower pan. Let me know your thoughts. I hope I parked my truck far enough away. I almost parked next to the dumpster like a ding dong. All right, as you guys know, we got 2 decks outside that are basically enclosed by the roof. Not enclosed with what Eugenio built, but encapsulated so we can't really get natural drainage out. So we have drains. So that's the big one over there. And this one here is off the bedrooms. So that one has been cleaned up. Let's take a look inside. I can look right now and notice they still have more to remove. I want to get the subfloor out of there as well. You can see this has the metal pan, which one of the guys talked me into as an added protection, and I'm wondering if that isn't where the problem arose. Eugenio's done a great job enclosing both decks. We're trying to keep this as watertight as possible, because as we get down to the subfloor and removing all this stuff, now we're going to have all the wood that's going to be exposed, and we're on top of a garage right here, a little bit of some living areas. So it's so important to keep this watertight as we start putting things back together.
No. Casi no mucho.
Eugenio's on a business call, so I don't want to interrupt. He just showed up here and I want to get an update and talk to him a little bit about what we're going to be doing next here. Both these decks, because of the snow and the conditions that we have here, we installed a sensor, and all these floors are heated. So it's on a thermostat that when it senses moisture and rain, it would click on, so you do not have to come up here and scoop the snow off the deck. And I can't remember if the homeowner said there might have been some issues with it. These things may have broken, or something got tripped. So it's a constant maintenance thing we have to keep an eye on. We're going to be looking at replacing and getting this working properly. This house is almost 10 years old, and it's just like a big office building is what this is. You just have to constantly stay up on caulking, maintenance. Everything is keeping water away. Building decks like this was probably not a good idea, but we're in the middle of it, and we're looking for a solid solution to correct this once and for all. All right, well, Eugenio said he's going to get his van, where it's full of tools, right? His van's full of tools. He drove his pickup today not knowing that he was going to deal with metal. So we got to go get our tin snips to start cutting this metal down into sections so we can get it out of here. Right, Eugenio?
Sí, señor, sí. Yep.
All right, Eugenio's into the deck that we got cleared out. This is the one off the bedrooms. He's now starting to remove the metal pan. I'm interested to see what's underneath it.
Oh my goodness.
What do we got, Eugenio? No bueno?
No. No, no bueno. Ah,
Todos vamos acá.
oh.
Todo el país.
Mushy? All I can say is this is nasty. Some weird stuff that went on. Foam in between some of the floor joists for insulation. I have no idea why the subfloor wasn't put down across there, but we're getting into it. The more we remove, we'll get to the bottom of this thing. And oh God, it's like watching nasty surgery. No wonder they close the operating door when you send a family member in there. You don't want to see what goes on behind those doors. That's what Eugenio does. He's doing surgery. I asked Eugenio if he would like for me to take him to lunch. He said no. He brought food from home, and then he even brought his own microwave. Here it is. He brought the Snack Make 6000 to the job site. It's great for warming up stuff. I don't know what's in there, but he always invites me to lunch, and I always seem to pass. Fell through. This is no bueno. Only thing I can think of is why they would spray foam this. They had to have come in from underneath after this metal decking was installed. Remember, this is a barrier-free home, so we didn't have a lot to work with. And that's the only thing I can think of is why they built a metal pan. What we should have done and what we're going to do now is forego the metal pan and come in with the new subfloor and then put down this special tar. It's called an HML 5000. We're looking into the best waterproofing system that we can come up with. And then we'll put down, what I'd like to do is a tile system. It's like a floating tile. They have little legs, little pods that they sit on, and then the water can drain through. You don't grout the tile. It drains through, and then the water will run to the drain. This will keep it nice and clean, and then we can also adjust the height so that the pan underneath flows to the drain, but when we set the tiles, we can adjust the legs underneath so that we have a level top, yet underneath, as the legs go up and down, that's where the slope is. It's hidden underneath the tile. We've done that before, and that wasn't really, I don't believe it was available that I'm aware of back then. I didn't know about it. That's the attempt, and the fix, I believe, is going to be the correct way, but we've got to get all this cleared out of here, cleaned up, waterproof it, fix any rotten wood, get it out of here, start over, and then we'll be good to go. This is my least favorite part. Okay, I just got a call from Eugenio. He's finishing up the deck demo, and he's just about an hour from being done, so he wants me to come check everything out. I'm really excited to see, well, I guess you'd call it excited. I'm kind of wondering what the heck this deck looks like after we've removed the metal pan and all the muck, to kind of see if there's damage and what we have to do to replace any of the rotten wood. So I'll keep you guys posted. That's where I'm off to right now. Okay, I just pulled up to the job site. I saw Eugenio taking a little siesta over there. Eugenio, take a little rest. Dumpster's full. Okay, we're going up the ladder again. Is it tied off? Is it safe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the dumpster's full, so we still got more to get out of here, don't we? I called it in. Let's see. What the heck? It's a rotten wood. It doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not looks bad, but
Yeah,
the other
but-
one, yes.
The other one's bad. You can just see and smell the moisture. I'm gonna get an engineer come out and take a look, see what we need to do, if we need to just add new floor joists in here. Below is the wood ceiling, and that's all bad, so that'll all come out, and then we'll just replace everything. And I believe, I'm gonna find out, but there is I've learned a while back, there's a chemical reaction, I should have known, when concrete touches metal, it eventually kind of corrodes. And I think that's what happened here. That pan that this guy came up with was not a great idea when we had concrete outside. It just eventually deteriorated and failed. So we're gonna start over and do it the right way. Get some help from the true professionals. All right, Eugenio and his guys have done a great job here getting everything out. So we have nice 85-degree weather coming and some winds. So I'm gonna have Eugenio and his guys take all this tarp off. I wanna get some sunlight in there to start drying out all the wood, because this one here is in good shape. That one over there is really wet, and I need to get it dried out as we start to inspect. And most likely what we're gonna have to do is start demoing the ceiling from below and get everything out and start over again. It's kind of a bummer. All right, I'm gonna show you. Here's the deck. We're up there, and that's the underside. All this here now has to come out completely. So we want to do that. We're going to want to do that quickly so that it looks nice. Get this tore out, get the floor joist fixed, put the ceiling back in, and start putting the house back together, because they have such a beautiful backyard and a pool. They need to start enjoying this. I want to get this all done in the next 30 days. Hey, since I'm up here on the ladder, I might as well take advantage of this time to show you gutter guards. Look at, we put them on here. And this thing right here that Eugenio's tied off on is what ice melt and snow. So if it comes racing down, it hits that, busts it up so it doesn't take you out in great big chunks. You'll see that here in the winter climates. Okay, Eugenio, I'm gonna vamonos. I'm out of here. So we got a new dumpster coming. Hey, when it comes, you make sure they put it right there. If you're still here. I told them to do that.
Better, it's better.
Better, so that way they can garage, and we won't need it for a while. So thanks, Eugenio.
Gracias.
I like your hat. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. He's got the Brad the Builder. So
need more t-shirts.
more t-shirts?
Yeah.
I might have one for you. I'm gonna take a look, see if I got a t-shirt for Eugenio. Hey, some of you guys have been buying t-shirts. I appreciate it. We still are giving our great discounts. So buy what you need, hats, shirts. I'll get them out in the mail to you right away. So thanks for watching. I'll keep you posted on this job. We still got a long ways to go, but I appreciate you watching, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm Brad the Builder. I'll see you guys on the next job site. Hey, I'm gonna take you guys by that ugly mailbox. I haven't had a chance to sneak out at night to paint it yet. It's not a good representation of the U.S. Post Office Mailbox Association.